I've got 3 setups. I've got one which I used last season, which gave me insane race space. I've got one which gives me insane straight line speed, and one which is untested. Untested. What?
I've got one which I've used fuck knows how many races. So hold.
What would you recommend me using then?
I'm using 1913, so
Yeah, I'm on 1714.
do you want turning?
No, I'm alright, to be honest, mate. I was never that bothered about turning.
Jesus.
Everyone ready?
I don't mind an understeer setup, but...
Fuck understeer setups. I don't have all that can turn.
Like I said, it gives me insane straight line speed. My first
I'm still faster in a straight line than you.
What's your ride height? 6'5".
4-4.
Oh yeah, I'm saying. So in theory, I should have been better.
No.
So you're running 32 downforce, 4-4 ride height. I'm running 31 downforce, 4-4 ride height.
Yeah, but front wing doesn't give you as much drag as increasing the rear wing.
But it still should. I should still have just a tiny bit. Like I said, it's negligible.
It's nigh non-existent. You can up your front wing by 2, it doesn't do anything for straight line speed, really.
Oh yeah, can I tell you the situation though? What's happening?
That you spent fuck knows how much to buy an iPad and you got scoundrels of trusted creams and the
Yeah,
jam.
I called customer service again today just to see what the next step is, because I had an email earlier, your request to return all your items has been agreed. I'm like, hold on, I'm not sending back 4 accessories. For the sake, you know, because I ordered everything at the same time, but they want me because of that to return everything. I'm like, no, that's not happening. So I called up customer service, they said I can't do anything for the next 72 hours. Give them a call back on the 26th. And then just go from there. But it's ridiculous. I'd had ETS last night, I had a terrible race. I was like, you know what, I've really looked forward to this iPad all day, open it, custard creams. And a jar of jam. I'm on mediums by the way, so my lap's gonna be terrible. But I'm starting. Are you the lead or second?
No. Second.
I still had pretty decent race pace to do this Saturday, so I'm gonna keep with it. Oh, I messed up that time for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out if I can use a lower downforce here, just because ERS for covering clean air is non-existent.
Yep. They really do need to fix that. Because there's some tracks where you actually lose the RS, even if you use none. I know Singapore last game, you'd either stay the same or lose 1%. And obviously Zandvoort's always been terrible. I was doing medium lap and then 2 soft so I can save an extra set for the race. Nope, don't do that. I've just crashed into the wall. I'm gonna make sure I don't speed into the pit lane.
Bit of a dodgy sector 2 there.
What tyres are you on?
Softs.
28.4, 28.6. Oh god, let's see what bank you're about to set. Wait, how are these people setting these times on softs?
A 27.6 back are better than the one I did the other day.
Mate, you're 8 tenths ahead of anybody. That's mad. That is mental.
Can't lie, that's getting recorded.
Screw it, I'm going to use every
That's
single
quick.
set.
That's quicker than the one I did for the ETS.
I love the fact you were saying, oh no, like there's no way I'm getting close to that. Oh no, it's a terrible first sector. I've beat it. But I don't even think I can set that on my final lap. That's insane.
What's Turner and Crispy done, for fuck's sake?
What have they done?
I don't know, that's what I want to know. Because holy shit, that biker. Yeah, when I said no, it's my middle sector that wasn't very good.
Okay.
Well, I don't think anyway. I know the start to my lap was a bit awful as well, but...
I've gone quicker than most people in the first sector on medium, so it's like a mid-4 or something. There's so many people like 0.6, 0.7 first sector on softs. I've never had difficulty with it in the race, but in quali I've got no...
Oh, mid-season V2!
What time?
What is, I don't know. 27.8.
There's.
Mate, we're doing 0.3 first sectors on fucking softs.
Oh. Is that like the people doing 0.6s and stuff?
I actually had a better middle section than I did in my ETS one.
Yeah.
Slightly worse first sector and about an equal last, so... We should done a 0.7 middle first, 0.2 middle, but I can get that down to a 0.6.
Mate, what was that lisp during your...
I did a 0.6
I was fucking
sector.
yawning, mate.
No, mate, I
Crispy
did a
done
0.6 first sector and then I did a 0.5.
I was yawning, leave me alone.
I yawned.
Crispy did a 27.9, lol. Hold the 3 temp deficit, Crispy. I'm gonna look at the chat and see what people have said, if anything.
Thing is, and it's gonna pain me to say this, but you are one of easily the best assist drivers in the game.
No one said anything.
0.2 first sector. Alright, calm down, ego.
So I expect to fully hold me.
Terrible turn 10. I reckon I'm gonna go 28.0, maybe high 27. Not like that final corner, I'm not. Yeah, 28.0, P6.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Please touch grass, mate. Do you reckon, I'm just starting sector 2 now, do you reckon I've got enough time to come in, come out, do a lap, go back in and do another lap?
Probably, but it'd be quite close.
Might have to speed in the pit. Screw it, I'll leave it, I'll wait. I don't want to jinx anything, but at least the lobby seems to be open.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
For now.
Yeah, famous last words. Thank goodness the lobby sit left. I'll be back in a minute, mate. We're gonna grab a drink.
So our fastest lap is a 1:28.0.
Gotta say, mate, phenomenal first sector. Phenomenal final sector as well.
Very much.
Doing you on a good lap. No. Why are people slower here than I expected? Corey's slightly up on my lap.
Crispy's done on me, bottled first sector.
Yep.
I bottled my first sector on that lap. Yeah, he bottled his first massively, holy.
Yeah. Corey has just set a 27.7 purple final sector. It's quicker than your middle as well. Now Midsy's just gone second by 1,000th. Yeah, his first sector's over 2 cents slower than yours. But he's purple. Well, he's saying now
I'm
he's
using
purple
lower
rather than
downforce, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey's on a 0.5 last. That's pretty solid. I can do a 0.4, but I've not managed to do one for fucking ages.
No. Like I said, I messed up mine. I took curb at the final corner, which obviously you do not do. Simba's gonna go, I'm seeing 9th.
Oh, it's not too much quicker than the middle, Corey.
Told you. I said he's going 9th. Is there anyone else in the lap? Crispy is. .3 first. It's a bit sketchy
he's
through
bottled.
there.
Bottled the start to his middle.
Yeah. I took this corner way too wide. Subsea dominated it last season. I know there's no races much, but I wouldn't imagine it got worse. Took a lot more throttle through there. You pushing? 38.6 middle, no it's not pushing. It fears that's terrible. Oh, where have I just put my jacket?
I need a 10th in the first, 2 tenths in the middle, and 10th in the last.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how much time I've got in my lap. I set a 27.6 the other day and that didn't feel like the best lap. I know I'm not going to challenge top 3, but
Okay, we're
I'd like to think
20th in the
5th,
speed trap,
6th.
205.7 miles per hour.
See, I don't
Well, it might
understand
as
that.
slow race anyway.
I'm 20th in the speed trap.
I wouldn't be too worried about where if that was you on the speed trap.
I think it's just because I brake a bit earlier. I think that's all it is. And you're out on track. God, that's early. What pressures are you running, by the way, at the moment?
Min 22.0.
22.0? Oh, you can
Yeah.
do 21. No, I'm running min and then 21.0. I'll give 22-0 a go for final run. Because why not trust you?
I use that for a race as well.
Yeah. I didn't realise how much of a difference it made to tyre wear and stuff. Sems said
And turning.
in F2. What, even on the rears makes a difference?
Yeah. It gives you more turning.
Does it make it more unstable on traction?
Not really.
Not really? Yeah, I'm spinning on this lap, aren't I? Look on that
Probably.
one. I
All
appreciate the
clear
vote of
the garage,
confidence.
please. Cars ready to leave.
No ice.
But hopefully this time next week I might have an iPad.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I ended up doing IFC as well last week, obviously, because I started on lap 1 after Crispy being sideways. So I did IFC, and within 2 laps somebody had crashed me into a wall in that as well.
Standard IFC.
Yeah, Kieran's left as well, so he's now going to be doing SLR.
What's the worst turn 1, 2, 3? Oh, what's the worst turn 4 as well?
How far down are you?
A 10th.
You're still getting pole. You backing off and going again?
It's not really going to be worth it, but... Nor will I really have enough fuel, but...
How much you got?
1.28.
Well, I'm starting my final lap now then.
Just going to run out of ERS if I do.
Yeah, but you know the ERS glitch, don't you?
Well, I'm going again, let's go.
With
Exactly
not
a
enough
lap
fuel,
on
not
the
enough
side.
ERS. Can't wait for you to be 2 tenths up and then lose it all the way on the line. Got 3 tenths up.
I'm matching currently.
Yeah. Come on. Is that enough?
Slightly up.
Oh yeah, but you've got no ERS. Surely I'm not getting pole from that. Surely not. Ogween P3. You've
I
gone
lost it all on the
P4.
line. I lost it all on the line. Oh, fucking hell. I lost it all
Aston
on the line.
Martin
'cause
1-2 then. Nice.
I lost it all on the line. Oh, fuck.
I did not expect to get pole with that lap, to be honest.
I
Third?
did a fucking banker. A banker was good enough for P4, what the fuck?
I was actually matching my time considerably well on worn tyres.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know why, but my paces are rocketed recently.
Oh my god, no, I had it. Oh, sorry, I beat it by like 6.
Why did you not save any ERS up to the line?
I did, but when I backed out, I didn't have enough anyway.
No, but that's what I mean. How come you didn't? Like, do you know about the ERS glitch? How to save like 50% on a straight?
Yeah, but I didn't have any fuel to fucking do it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
If I had fuel, it would have been fine, but I didn't have any fuel. The push for... I did a... Well, I kept my fuel in standard for the outlap. Because I wasn't expecting to bottle it so fucking hard.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I just know my race pace is going to be fucking clear. You know Tier S the other evening? AEC Tier S?
Yes.
Yeah, you know Choco, Cypher and Rusty?
No, who were they?
Yeah, I can match their... I can match their race pace.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where I actually
Love,
gained time on people. The purple final sector?
getting-
No, I wasn't purple final. I wasn't purple middle.
Yeah.
I wasn't purple first. I might have been purple
You
first
have
actually.
purple-
I think I
you need
was
to have
purple
purple sectors.
Perfect. 27. Let's go. Back in a minute. In a way, I don't like getting pole. Obviously, I've been thriving for winning this league since season 7.
should be ready now.
So to think, you know what I mean? I'm thinking in my head this could be an opportunity, but the second I think that, I'm like, oh god. Are you sure these tyre pressures work well for the race?
Yeah, they're fine for the race.
How much fuel are you using?
0.8.
Jeez, I'll go 1.3. Formation laps on, I assume. Kenzie!
Kenzie.
How you doing, mate? I've just got pole position in a league.
For the first time ever.
Second, actually, Crowden. One of which I believe
sorry.
was it your debut race, Season 7 Russia?
Probably, fuck knows. Yeah, I think I got P3.
Second, Russia.
No, I think I got P14.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears. So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Yeah. What's good as well? Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. No, I'm running quite low wings compared to most people, I'd imagine. Jitto and Sem are only medium runners. What, sorry? Yes.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Yes, that one. And I've got pole, so in theory, all I've got to do is keep people behind. That's a lot easier said than done. It's like I said, I know my race pace wasn't the best the other day, especially compared to Joe. The one thing that is good going for me is I have good tyre wear compared to everyone around me. Monaco, jeez. I'm gonna guess the attendance is like 6. Oh well. Is it tier 1?
It is IFC.
Wow.
It's IFC, what do you expect?
No, but I expected it to be like
Half
6.
Half of them don't know how to drive.
Carden, please mate, can you seriously be realistic? It's a lot more than half.
Oh, sorry. You float me on fucking Discord, mate. Always shut up.
No point
Okay,
1 meters,
incredible
nice.
parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the
Oh,
race
I'm
starts.
nervous now.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming
Getting a
up
bit
now.
shaky.
Be patient and watch for those lights.
I don't usually get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit. Oh, you know what I mean? Mate, he's originally from The Apprentice. I watched the season he was in.
That's cool.
I know nobody asked.
I didn't say that, you did.
Counts up. Kind of. He tried to ratio me and it failed. No, it's Kirby actually. Sorry, we've just started the race side by side with someone. I can control the field at whatever pace I want now though, which I like. Have you died, Cowden? In real life?
No, I'm still here.
In small amounts. It's the same with everything. What? Vegetables are good for you, but if all you ever ate was vegetables, then you'd suffer with your health. Not yet. Yes.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
That's Leighton for you though. What? Well, I've got no clue what you're talking about.
Wilson was an ET and found it was left.
Oh, I don't know.
Have you had a message from MAR Harry? Yeah, very good. I sent him your way earlier. He sent me a proposal to do with SRH and project cars, and said I'm not the owner. And well, I am an owner, but you know what I mean. I'm only there as a founder. Basically, yeah.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I'm happy to just sit back and not push. Just
I
save
don't
the
want
time.
you to do that because Tana is slow as fuck. P3.
So it's me, my teammate second, and then Crowden third. Scuffing it last week, I qualified like 16th and retired on lap 1 from someone being sideways, and this week I'd get pole. And I'm quite comfortably leading the race.
Yes, because I'm about to fucking hit Tana in every braking zone.
Yeah, I forgot how much of a quality place merchant he was. Oh, that's dubs though. Mate, Night Monaco is vibes. Yeah. Means he's about to get fastest lap.
No, it's not. Ogwin's been dropped.
Just to be clear, Crowden, I'm going to continue giving Turner DRS. Because I know that
Oh, don't be a wetty.
I know the second you're past him, you'll pass me as well. And if there's one person in the league I want to get my first win before, it's you. Dun, dun, dun.
No,
I
you
thought that was
won't.
aimed at me. Dear, I missed the back corner apparently. It's getting too
I think Discord and Twitter because I called you a beg.
What's happened behind
You
you?
are a
Crowden?
beg. I don't know. I'm not paying that much attention behind me right now.
What percent ERS you got by the way?
Oh, what have I got?
Yes.
80.
Yeah, so.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Turner's gonna get fastest lap. Well, you are apparently. What mids he is. Yeah, that's where your low wings come in, Gordon.
Even if I get a warning because he didn't give me enough room, but you know, it's what it is.
No, but now I'm scared because you're the only person who I feel can challenge me and I want to win this.
I've had to use quite a bit of ERS though.
Messed that up again. Mids is back in there. Mids is rapid. Jeez. Don't know the Alfa Romeo is. Calls about 14 yellow flag. Is it like look at that Alfa Romeo on the map? What is that?
Close enough to overtake you anyway.
Well, you could be. I reckon one of the two of us is going to get our first one through. Yeah, he got past my teammate. We've both never got a win in this league. Crowdin won several and then had 3-second penalties. I think he's had about 3 wins which he's lost because of track penalties.
Or I punched someone.
My only race I've ever won was pre-season, which obviously I'm not going to count. Full-way fight now for the win. Anyone seen that's in the pits?
Hey, this
Good. What percent tires are you on?
26 highest.
23 highest.
Yellow flag.
Oh, please, Sam, give me DRS. Yeah, I'm not taking that chance.
Holy shit, yeah.
Imagine that's one way to lose a win. Crash into the back of the retired enemy car. I've lost quite a bit more fuel than I thought, actually. Started on 1.3, I'm now 1.17.
Just because you're leading the race.
So that's
And we have done like 7 laps.
I keep messing up turn 10. I keep
Same,
taking
really.
like, too much to the inside. I'd say something, but I know that person would watch the stream back and catch that particular moment. So all I'm going to say is I hope there's somebody within the top 5 who does not win this race. Yeah, you know what about that.
Fuck no, I've not got a clue, mate.
Who I don't want to win this race at the top 5.
All green?
No, somebody close to green.
Mid-Z?
That might be the person I'm on about. Yeah, I can't stand that. Wait, are you watching this stream? Oh god, that's not what I want to do.
Fucking hell, Toby! You're so lucky I was fucking had a brain.
For the first time.
I literally was about to fucking punch your rear end.
I've just got very little confidence in the car at this stage in the race. What ERS you on, by the way?
45.
Okay, good. I'm on more than that.
Well, yeah, because I had to overtake Turner, mate.
No, but I didn't realise it actually used that much. And I was feeling you might be about to make another overtake. I'm being aggressive with you, by the way, I don't care.
You can do what you want with me.
Oh yes, definitely. Oh god, please don't make contact with me yet. There you go.
Oh, that's a bit awful.
I've got a feeling I'm going to be on the cut. One of us is winning this race. This ain't only racing, this is personal. Because I don't want you to win. If there's anyone other than me who I'd want to win,
I can follow you close if you want.
that's up to you, you can go for the move. Oh god.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
We need to be teammates next season, Kurt. Pardon? He's a fraud, to be fair. Yeah, that as well. And loves Smakies. Tell how much he's concentrating by the fact it's just pure silence.
Always. There you go, basically matched Midsy's lap with no ERS, with no DRS.
He had a bit of DRS into turn 1.
I then had to brake later to force you wider, so yeah, I didn't even
Oh, so-
stick on my outside.
Hold on, have you just admitted on my stream that you deliberately tried to push me off wide?
No, I just forced you to a different line.
I wasn't really going to fight it, to be fair. I want to stay behind you for now.
Okay. Toby, your pace isn't too bad.
No. I'm struggling final sector. For example, the gap now 410. Well, okay, let's say half a second. And then let's look at the gap across the line.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
It's already
just
safe.
focus on the driving.
What's Mrs. lap?
It was a 31.7 or something like that.
Yeah, 6. I just seem to struggle through the final corner. That's my fastest lap of the race, 31.9.
Yeah, the 31.7. My best lap was the last lap, which was a 31.7.
I don't want a safety car in this race, and it's not for me, it's because then I would lose the place to move to. And I know a rapid move to. How many warnings do you want?
1, I think.
And that's from when you're able to turn it.
Yeah, basically.
I've not used any ERS since that, by the way.
I know, I've just not had a good lap.
I assume you take that corner flat.
Yeah.
I've used literally about 2% ERS. Try and get fast as well. There you go. Oh god. That's the beauty of having good straight lines. Ooh. When you're half spin, it means you can keep people behind. Yeah, if I was running high wings, then I'd have just lost 3rd place. 2nd place, eh? I messed up at it. I'm enjoying this race. If it's the case if I finish 2nd, I don't mind. If it's the case if I get taken out and I finish 15th, like what happened in BBC, then I'm gonna get annoyed. I got pole in Hungary. Probably my best lap on the game. Leading most of the race, got taken out lap 31 or 35, finished 15th.
I got pole in BBC's Bahrain.
Oh yeah.
We're approaching the pit
Against
window.
Spider.
You're going to be on medium.
Yeah, that's what I qualified Spider by a good 10th or so, and more like Luke or Elite Risks. No, not. Why does it say Elite Risk? Big Lou. Did you break a bit too late for turn 1 there?
No, I just
I
got stuck on the power too much too early.
I was going to say that's a lot different line than I'd take usually.
Wow,
don't
it's
actually
not
wait, it's
ideal
just
through there. Oh,
A slight messy exit from yourself there, Carden.
I just broke slightly too late.
You take a lot wider of a line there. I like to keep to the inside. .27.4. Probably, I don't know.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
Let's turn her through. Oh crap, it's all gone badly. You'll get that removed, I bet, Crowden.
Probably not. Probably, haven't clipped anything, so.
That's because you made a mistake. You had to back off and then just lost traction. Oh, please, DRS would be really nice right now. Mitch is in. That's early.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now.
Not
Push.
really. Undercut doesn't work here anyway, so.
Yeah, it'll lose time to us, but it'll gain it when we're on cold tires. Have we gapped the whole grid, or is like is everyone pitted? I've just looked at the map. Look at the map.
Fifth.
Do you use the RS then? I'll just get total exit.
He's got a terrible exit.
That's a lift through there, I think.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Alright, interesting.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Can we agree if anything happens to not battle until we've sorted everything in this thing?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh god, we've massively got the undercut to work there. Yeah, I can't hold him off, mate. I might lose DRS, mate. I've just lost DRS. I haven't. Let me know what his straight line speed's like.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 20.1 seconds.
Not the best.
You side by side, I mean, obviously, cold tires, like you mentioned. laps, I reckon I can get overtaken. If I can close up to him, I've got the straight line speed.
I'm almost gapping him anyway.
Yeah, he made a massive mistake then. You've just got fastest lap.
We'll be close.
Oh, 591. You're having a laugh. Like, what ERS you on?
20.
Oh god, I'm on 40. Turner's lost DRS. Would you say there's any indication that this is a pad shadow?
No. Not at all.
I'd say based off people in the top 4, you'd have no idea.
Nah, not at all. Yes.
Still better than you. Hey.
Kenzie, you get clapped all day, every day, at any track, mate. I'm down.
Wait, you
Yeah,
said
I
for
don't
XPG?
see- Apparently.
Oh, congratulations, Carden.
Yeah, thank you.
I guess somebody showed you the door.
You're fucking hilarious. Should become a comedian.
This should be fun having a battle with Mincy soon. I can tell I've got a lot better pace than him.
Kind of been burning.
Yeah. So I reckon when the time's right, I can get past Mincy. Keep in mind he's on older tyres as well, which, for whatever reason, 1 lap older tyres are a good like 10 to 2 slower a lap here. I do that sometimes, yeah. What track you doing? Oh yeah. Are you paddle wheel? Yeah. I'm going for it, Carden.
Yeah, I'm trying to create a bigger gap as possible for you.
He's giving me the outside, which he's going to regret. Damn it, he's burnt all his DRS, so that's good for me. So all I need to do in theory is overtake Midsi and I've won. If you can't get your penalty removed, obviously. I could be a goat and send in for you. Got a choice between me winning and you winning. I think I know who I'll take. I'm on 20% more than the RS. I'm on 30.
If this was any other track, I'd be able to have fucking, I'd be able to be up there with people, but
VRT Kiwi Racing. Ken's
what is it? What
Is Kiwi racing?
And I have seen him.
Because I know he joined SLR instead, but I was wondering if he'd do that. Obviously, because he's not doing this tonight. He's burning all his DRS constantly. Need to wait for the right time. That time might be right now. Nice. Do you want to be a goat and give me a DRS card then?
Probably give you it anyway.
You can't have him re-overtake me. That's not what you want to do the lap after overtaking someone? Well, the same lap as overtaking someone, so make a mistake like that. Garden, I need your DRS urgently, mate.
No, you don't. You'll be fine. He's got no battery.
I know, but he's within 3 tenths and I've got no kind of protection.
Not the first time.
Yeah, shut up.
4 attempts.
Yeah, and I'm on
You'll be
16
fine.
ERS now, so...
It's more than him.
Mate, I desperately need your DRS. You have no idea.
You don't need anything. You're fine.
I do not feel safe in this position. God damn it. Especially the fact now you're pulling away from it, which makes me think you could win.
I'll put an extra 2 seconds, mate.
Yeah, which if Mitzi does battle me, you're gonna get evenly.
I fucking done it again.
I seriously don't think I can keep him going. God, and you're winning this race, mate.
That's what I'm trying to go for, mate.
Yeah, that's what I
How
don't
many
want you
laps
to
are
go
left?
for.
Fucking 4. Okay.
6. How are we on lap 23? There's 29 laps and you've got, yeah, it's 4 laps left. Nice DRS,
I
by the way.
fucking-
I love that from you.
Keep
I
managing
can
your
see.
tyres, manage your tyres.
Why is your pace suddenly picked up so much? I don't like this.
It's what you call having it stored in your back pocket, mate.
Who's racing SRX tonight? Or BRT?
I've no idea. God, this is gonna be so close, Carbon.
Oh my god, FGF fitted Ryan
Mitzi's gonna decide who wins this race. So either he'll overtake me, he'll try to battle me, either of which are good for you. Oh, I've just messed up that corner. I'm panicking now. Garden, I love you, but slow down.
No. I'm going as fast as I can.
I'm aware of that. 5 laps to go. This is gonna be really, really close. What's your fastest lap?
30.5.
Oh yeah, this is a Forza event.
Do you want to get another penalty crowd in? You alright?
I'm alright.
I'm going to keep distracting you, putting you off the rest of the
Okay,
race.
that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
What? Okay, nice DRS.
It's cryptic. No, it's cryptic. Luca. See, bars or something. Fucking Nicky.
Stop burning your RS, Nathaniel.
Door.
No.
Oh mate, you have no idea how much I'm panicking right now.
I just realised Croydon calls me a big, but yet still has NRX in his name.
I'm begging for that offer back and I'm not giving it to him.
Doesn't make me a beg.
He does, you're begging him.
You are begging it to be fair, Gavin. You're begging it trying to win this race. Okay, genuinely, have you got any chance of removing that bit?
Probably not.
Oh, of course he doesn't even have pole position time by the looks of things.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking
Fuck, that was a bit of wheel spin there.
And you still gained 2 tenths on me. It's going to come down to if Mitzi decides to battle me on the final lap. That's what's going to decide this race. I think
Literally,
you
if
know
I
as
saw
well.
a lap there, I would have got through.
How much RS have you got?
But a lot of it.
I thought you said you had very little after overtaking Mitzi.
You never overtook me.
What, you know what I mean, after battling him? What percentile is it? Actually, I don't know.
Look, it just went on top.
I wouldn't mind finishing P2 on sharp, but if I finish P2 like this.
Well, how far are you off Friday?
Right, we've got enough fuel.
2.2.
How long's left?
2 laps, but he's got 3-second penalty. He's pulling about 10 to a lap.
Not with that mistake.
Yeah, I should be safe now. Thank you so much, Jarvis.
I was clear of the other, almost clear of the other two.
But was I
Yeah.
still have like 3 races in a row even?
Nowhere near, mate. It's gonna be my first ever win in this league if I can.
No, I mean like, cause you won on thing. Oh.
I'll speak to you in about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You'll know who wins based off my reaction. What else you have from Kurt?
Just turned into early for final corner.
Okay, do you mind giving me DRS final lap then, mate? That's the best chance I've got of keeping Mitzi behind, mate.
Fine.
I'd rather not take that risk.
You'll be fine in 6 temps.
Yeah, plus I've got DRS on me, so I should be fine.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
He's closing quick. Start to get a little bit, oh, hey, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Come on. My heart is racing right now. I'm not gonna react to that. We're coming out the final corner that one last time. Here in SLR, it's been since season 7 I've been here. And in my 4th season, it's the win! Get in! Get in!
I think Mitzi ran out of fuel or something. He just P3.
Oh, get in! Get in! Come on!
Pardon.
Oh man!
Pardon. Pardon.
Oh, come on!
Pardon. He's not gonna answer.
Oh
That's nice edit of the show.
Holy! Mate, I've been in this race since season 7. It's season 10. Come on! Oh. My goodness.
Will Carson go on pole? And through the final hairpin. Through into the final turn, down to the line now, Carsey. The Northern Irishman, can he
man.
go on pole? He cannot. Oh, he already missed that a moment. Did he just do anything? Did he just... No, he didn't, okay.
Oh my god. Oh. I've been waiting so long.
Pretty sure
for
that's
this.
not him.
So long for this. Oh my god. Come on!
Change it activity. Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Micah Carson now on his lap. It's come back down to the line. Here he is. The Northern Irishman. Can he go on pole? Up to the line. He goes. P2.
No, you can't, Carden. Get out of it.
How do you know?
What did he say?
Because I've seen that you didn't
How do you
clip
know?
it.
How do you know I didn't clip it?
Because your car would have jumped backwards, and even though you made a mistake during the corner, you did not jump backwards.
How do you... Well, no, I didn't have to go into the pause to do it, did I?
You do.
Yeah, you do, because the
No, I don't.
screenshot button does that.
No, it doesn't. It does. It doesn't. It does a bit for you.
Crowd, you'd have celebrated a lot more by now, mate.
But I wouldn't give a fuck. It's a race.
That means a lot to me, but I'm joining podium interviews, but it's in a bit, lads.
Appears nobody wants to join a party. Oh no, wait, we got one in. We got two in. Here we go. Everyone's turning up now. Oh, and there you go. Yeah, Corey's clowned. He completely forgot. He forgot who his teammate was. Oh, that makes a bit more sense now. Oh, dear.
Can I just request that you guys include your audio on my stream as well? There's just so it comes through.
How do I do that?
Nah, I don't want to.
Sam, thank you.
Alright, Matt, how do you want to do the interviews today?
It's up to you, mate. I don't mind doing like, well, I'll just follow your lead, I guess. Like, I could do second, or I can do first and third, or whatever. You decide. You're the main comp.
I mean, do you want to start with Midzi?
Yeah,
P3 man.
I will. Right. Up first, third place. E Mitzi, congratulations, back on the podium. Nice to see you back up here. You reminded us of your class skills and the champion you are with your brilliant performance. But I mean, it wasn't very straightforward. It turns out with your fuel situation. First of all, well, tell us. Go into a bit of detail. What was going on there? Were you anticipating a safety car, or was it you were just a bit throttle happy, I guess, with the car?
No, I just thought, to be honest, I would have actually saved fuel being in the train, but I started off with literally 29 laps exactly, and I probably went down to 0.1 under from about lap 8, and I just stayed there for the rest of the race. I had to keep coasting into turn 1 most of the time, apart from when I went side by side, I think, with a couple of people. But yeah, that's just my fault, really. I think that's just from where I haven't played a game. But you know, I didn't even expect to be at the top. So that was fun. And quali was ridiculous. I mean, I felt like I'd done a really good lap, and then me and Crispy were sat in the party. We was like, "Oh, that's a good lap," and then we were both sat in 6th and 7th. I think it was. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice to race again after quite a while. So I didn't expect to be at the front, but yeah, I made some decent overtakes, I guess. When I got caught off the line, and then I think. I had to pit when I had to pit. I had to force my hand in the position I was in. I think that was the right time to pit. But again, you know, I just with the fuel at the end, I couldn't really drive flat out. Still, you know, it's not taking anything away from Toby. I know he's wanted to win a race for God knows how long. So, well done to him. Well done to Crowden also and Turner.
Well, yeah, again, yeah, congratulations on third place, despite under the circumstances, and congratulations on having a massive part in what was a brilliant spectacle in McKeon, and it was a great advertising for Summit League racing, so well done for that. Over to you, men's, for second place.
Yeah, we head on to P2 Turner. We saw you and your teammate basically control that race early on before Crowning took the lead. But just talk me through your race and how you think it went.
Well, I got a decent line off the line, and then I just kind of sat behind Toby because I didn't think there was any point in going for it. And then I saw Craden using ERS the one lap, and I was just like, I'm just going to try and play the long game and just try and save. And then obviously that hasn't worked because when I pitted later than everyone else, I went out of DRS for like 2 laps and I had to use all my ERS to get back in and just had nothing left. So it was pretty difficult from then, but managed to get P2, I mean, luckily Lizzie ran out of ERS, but that's unlucky. I mean, their fuel, but yeah. It was alright. It was an alright race. Pretty fucking boring, but yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Anything you want to add, Southerner?
Am I right in saying you said earlier, Men's, that Turner is the championship leader now?
He will be, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's happened.
bootstrap Bill. Well, my question to you is, how does that feel? And I mean, compared to last season, where I think there was a bit of an on-running joke about you always retiring in the pits, but you're
Yeah,
leading
well, I
the
didn't finish a
championship,
race since Imola, so
and here you are now, championship leader. So, I
ain't
mean,
gonna last very long with Saudi Arabia next.
that kind of answers my next question also. But congratulations on second place.
Cheers.
Right, and we head on to the race winner, Toby. It looked like pretty much a sweat fest out there, all four of you at the front. But yeah, just talk me through what your feelings were throughout that race.
Yeah, I had a
How it feels to
race
come out on
on Wednesday in the same car, exact same setup and everything, and I felt quietly confident. I didn't think I'd get pole. I thought I'd average around the kind of time that Midzy Crispy did, like a mid 0.6 maybe. So to go pole was completely unexpected. And so a lot of the first stint was like trying to see if Turner could stay behind, because I knew Crowden was rapid. Just based off his banker alone and from previous experience, he is absolutely rapid at this track. So I knew that as soon as he made that move, it'd be dangerous. Luckily, I managed to stay in his DRS the whole first stint. He made a mistake in the S's at one point. I had to back off and almost lost the car because of that, and that gave him the DRS advantage. And then luckily, coming into the penultimate lap, he made a mistake, so I knew at that point I could ease off a bit. But like I said, like Midzy said, I've been in this league since season 7. I feel like I've had opportunities to win, so to do it after over 3 seasons means so much to me.
Is this your first win?
Yeah,
in
I've
McEwen?
won in F2, I've won in Invitational, I won the pre-season race, but in terms of actual in-league action, this is my first win ever in the league. So yeah, I'm
congrats
absolutely
on
amazed with it.
Southerner?
I mean, congratulations on your first SLR F1 win. Welcome to the club.
Thank you very much.
I mean, by looking at that, but looking at how you were all through the race, not in a million years would anyone would have thought that you were fighting for your first SLR win. I mean, you had in front of you Crowden, so be it, a 3-second penalty after the halfway stage, but you had a monstrous threat from behind from Midzy and Turner. So
yeah,
trying to deal with the situation of knowing you're trying to keep within and try and attack for the lead, but you're also having to defend from the absolute titans behind. I mean, how was that? How was the feeling and the emotions in the car trying to deal with all of that, knowing that your first win was potentially on the line?
Yes, it's like I say, it's something I've wanted for several seasons, and as sad as it may sound, it does get to the point like my heart actually starts racing, my fingers get a bit more twitchy and stuff. So I do worry: am I going to make a mistake? Am I going to lose the car? I'm glad I got past Midzy when I did. I'd gone for the move at one point; he'd managed to stay ahead, but he made a mistake coming out of turn 1, and at that point I just knew I had to go for it. Ended up getting the move on him. And like I said, luckily in those last 2 laps I had DRS from Crowden. Without that, I don't know if I'd have maintained the lead on the final lap. But no, it absolutely immense pressure. GG to obviously to Turner, to Midzy, to Crowden. There's some brilliant battling with the 3 of them. And like I say, it's the exact way I'd want to win my first time, is to go through a battle like that and to come out on top.
Yep. Sky's the limit now. Congratulations on your win. A pad 1, 2, 3, I believe. No, it's not pad 1, 2, 3, is it? What is it?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It is. Oh, get in. That's definitely not going to be happening next week at Jeddah. Enjoy it while it lasts. Over to you, men.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much all we have time for today. We've seen a great battle between the top four. Heartbreak for crowding. But, as Matt's just said, Saudi Arabia next week. Will the wheels come out on top next week? We'll find out. And hopefully you can join us for more Summit League racing next week. So, from all of us here, goodbye. Hope to see you next week. And that's the end of the stream.
Out to Sky.